Hi, sparkly Sagittarius rising. Welcome to your horoscope for this full moon in Libra, this equinox at the same time. So that's next Wednesday, the 20th at 6:42 p.m. Pacific time. We explode into spring, and we do so on a full moon here. So this full moon, the sun will be moving into your 5th house, conjunct Chiron. So this is a healing for all of us. And this healing for you is about your inner child. So as it goes into the 5th house, you are healing this child within. And this is marking a new 7-year journey with Chiron moving through your 5th house, healing your inner child and your relationships with your real children, and also with romance and playfulness and creativity. So what a beautiful healing ahead. And the sun is shining on this right now. And this full moon will be lighting up your 11th house, your community, your friends, your social network, your larger social world. So it's time to play this month. Time to play. Go into that inner child and get into the playfulness of it. And really putting your focus for the next 2 weeks on the social world, putting yourself out there and maybe making new friends, meeting new social connections. It's all about your community for the next 2 weeks. And the next month, it's definitely about this playful new awakening of your inner child. And speaking of awakenings, Uranus has now moved into your 6th house. So for the next 7 years, Uranus is going to be awakening your health and your daily routines. So there might not be a lot of rhythm and coming with this energy of, because Uranus shakes things up and makes things unstable and unpredictable. So in the house of routine and health, it is shaking up your health routines here. So it won't be a time that you're going to be able to set this strict schedule, but you're a Sagittarius rising, so who needs that? Because it's wanting to change up your rhythms and change up your health and your body. So the next 7 years, new routines, new body, new health. Great. So the last Pisces new moon 2 weeks ago was in your 4th house of home. So something was dissolving here at home, some new spiritual beginning in your home. And this will lead you into this playful inner child healing that you're going into, especially for the next month. So everyone is going to be hit or feeling this Venus squaring Mars on this full moon. And this full moon is all about our relationships. For you, it's about your larger relationships, your community, all your relationships. But with Venus squaring Mars here, Mars is in your 6th house of your routine, so you're pushing forward this month for your health and creating these new routines and rhythms for your health here. So there might be some friction between going on internally for you or maybe externally in relationships regarding your mind and communication and this push for health and rhythm and routine. So rhythm is going to be difficult for the next 7 years here as Uranus is in your 6th house, changing your routine and rhythm up. So things are becoming unstable. So the friction here can be resolved by you being the bigger person, because Jupiter is in your 1st house for this whole year, expanding your identity, making you the biggest person possible. It is expanding your identity here. So if there's any friction within, you want to take that high road here, be that Jupiter person that says, that's okay that there's conflict, because What we really want is mental clarity. With Venus in your 3rd house, clearing out your mind here. Venus in Aquarius, bringing this love into your mind. So if there's friction between what we're thinking, what you're thinking, and how you want to take action here, just know that it's time for you to become this bigger person for the whole rest of the year that Jupiter moves through Sagittarius. So, and Saturn and Pluto are still in your money house. You're having a whole remodel and rebuild in your values and your finances and your money. So Mars pushing forward in the 6th house is harmonious with this need for this financial overhaul. It's a rebuild, giant cosmic rebuild, breakdown and rebuild about your values and your money. And that has been challenging for sure. So always turn to Jupiter in your first house right now, asking you to be the biggest person, the biggest heart, the biggest soul that sees beyond the small mundane and gets that bigger picture. Because that's what we need from you right now, Sagittarius risings. We need bigger visioning. So that's your job. See bigger, see farther, and heal that child within for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so I will see you at the Aries new moon in 2 weeks. Have a great full moon equinox. Happy spring.